Let me put it on. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all around the world. I'm so excited to do this training, the part two of this training today. The last time we did the attitude or the mindset of the lion. I hope everyone went back to watch the previous. We lost Pastor. Is he still on? I think we lost him. I hope you guys went back to see the previous videos we had. And Pastor, I hope you saw the lion video. Did you watch the lion? The mindset of the lion? You're muted though, but we can hear you.
I actually haven't been able to check it, but
Okay.
I have set it separately from the group so that I can do that later.
Okay. Very, very good video to watch. And this
All
is
right. I will do that.
This is the part two of it. So once again, let's get started. Good morning, good afternoon, again, good evening all around the world. Good morning, Canada, old Canada. Good afternoon, South Africa, and Nigeria as well. Fantastic. I'm so excited to do this training this morning. This is our month of mindset. And next month, we're going to have a new topic we're going to be training on. Next month, every single person is going to be is going to be involved in the trainings we're going to do. So beginning next month, we're going to start tapping people that are going to train. So for example, if I'm done with a particular training, I'm going to tap the next person. Next person is going to do the next leadership. Next month, we're doing leadership training. So the next person is going to train a topic on leadership. But this month is our month of mindset. Is all about having the right mindset for your business, because your mindset is your key to success. So I'm going to tell you guys a quick mindset story. Some of you might have already known this story, but it's really a story that really makes me to think of how we operate our business. So the story, as you guys can see in the diagram, the story is about the chicken and the eagle. Okay, so the eagle grew up with a chicken. Someone found the eagle's egg and put it next to the chicken. And unfortunately, the egg hatched the same time the chicken did, the same time. So they grew up together. So you have an eagle, right, that grew up with chickens. So the question is, the big dilemma is the eagle behaves like the chicken because of the behavior of the chicken. So this eagle grew up with a chicken, and one day an eagle was flying up and saw this chicken going around with the eagle, and he was like, really, this is impossible. How is this possible? An eagle walking around with chicken? That is ridiculous. And he flew all the way down. An eagle is known for a person of courage. And when the chickens see the eagles, what happened? The chickens run away. Always, when chickens see eagles. So as usual, what's going to happen? The chicken took off. Oh, the eagle is here. The captain of the chicken made the announcement, the eagle is here, everyone run. Everyone ran, and the eagle was able to stop the other eagle that was flocking with the chicken. And he said, what are you doing here? Chickens, you're an eagle. Chicken are eaten by humans. What are you doing here? And the other eagle said, what are you talking about? He said, you're an eagle, not a chicken. Have you ever heard about an eagle burger? We only have chicken burger. You're eaten by humans. And the eagle was confused, didn't even know what he's talking about. But what did the eagle do? The eagle said, okay, what are you going to do? Are you going to eat me up? Are you going to stop me? What are you going to do? And the other eagle said, I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. You're an eagle. You're not a chicken. You're not a chicken burger. Chickens are eaten by humans. But because of the mindset of that eagle flocking around the chicken, he didn't believe it. He said, okay, either you're going to stop me or you're going to eat me. The eagle said, I'm not here to eat you, I'm here to advise you. So the eagle left and he went back. He went back to the other chickens and said, you know what? That guy was trying to deceive me and I got by him and I'm back. And all the other chickens started clapping. Oh, great job. You did it. So what's the correlation here, guys? We keep on stooping so low. We're supposed to be up there so high, but we come down so low and we become chickens in our business. We're supposed to be eagles flying up. We have all it takes to explode our business. And sorry, I'm going to mute someone. I got background noise. Give me 1 second. And please unmute yourself if you can. We're supposed to be eagles, but guess what we do? We are like chickens, not knowing what we can do. We're able to fly above the clouds. But guess what? We don't know who we are. Why? Because of the mix we're in. We behave like them. We become chickens. So today, that's the moral of the story. You're strong, you're powerful, you're courageous. You need to know who you are. You're not a chicken. Chicken are always eating. That's why we have chicken burger. Have anyone ever heard of an eagle burger? Let me know. No. Now, today we're going to talk about some leadership principles of the eagle. If you study, like the last time we talked about the lion, when you study the life of the lion, you understand the principle of leadership. Today we're going to look at the life of the eagle. The eagle is the king, the lion is the king of the jungle, right? The eagle has dominion over the sky, over all the birds. So these are people that are in charge of their dominion, their kingdom. We need to know how they operate. It's a very successful business people. So we're going to look at the eagle. Even the United States has the eagle on its flyer. The symbol of the eagle is on the flag. Sorry, guys. The eagle is on the flag of the United States. Why? Because the eagle is a symbol of power. It's a symbol of dominion. It's a symbol of leadership. So guys, we need to know how this eagle operates. There's a reason why that symbol is put on the flag of the US. It's because of the attitude, because of the mindset of the eagle. The eagle flies alone in high altitudes. They don't fly with chickens. They don't fly with sparrows. They don't fly with ravens. They fly alone, high altitude. Why do they fly alone? Because the chicken and the ravens can't get to the height they fly. It's not like they don't want to fly at that height. They can't get to it. So what's the moral of this concept in terms of our business, in terms of leadership? Stay away from narrow-minded people. These are people who are going to bring you down. Eagles fly with eagle. Who are you flying with? Who is your company? Who are we flying with? Synergy. Connections. Goat. In the eagle's world, goat can't reproduce frog. You can't have a goat giving back to a frog. There has to be that connection. Eagles flock with eagle. But in business, this is the other way around. You can have goat giving back to frog. When you stoop yourself up or you stoop yourself low, you become that person you're flocking with in the business world. So if you're flocking around with losers, guess what's going to happen? Or people that just want to put you down, you become them. That's why you see goats in the business world producing frogs. So we have to align our synergy, our connection. The way the earth is built is eagles give birth to eagles, goats don't give birth to lions. Next pointer of the eagle has an accurate vision. They have the ability to focus on something as far as 5 kilometers away, even in the dark. They can focus. Focus is one of the key to success in any business. And when they focus, no matter the obstacle, the eagle doesn't remove its focus. It focuses on that prey until it grabs it. Focus is the key to success in business. We need to have that focus on our business, what we want to achieve. We need to focus on it. We need to engineer into it. Have a vision and remain focused no matter the obstacle. And definitely success will come. They say all distractions are equal. Every distraction is equal. But what do we need to do? We need to focus on our goals. If you want to become a president millionaire, what do you need to do? Focus on what you're doing. Just like the eagle, focusing to achieve his goal. Next pointer. The eagle does not eat dead things. You can never see, only the vultures do that. You can never see the eagle eating dead meat. Never. It hunts fresh prey. Your greatest success can become your failure. Sometimes we get successful and we just hold on to it and we're not moving forward. The lesson here is eat on fresh prey. Don't be so focused on your past success. Well, you were a governor. Nobody knows that now. What are you today? It's always the next, the next, the next, the next. Leave your past where it belongs and gear for more. Go for more. The past belongs where it is. That's why it's called the past. So the eagle does not eat dead meat, it eats fresh. This is the same lesson we need in our business. You were a team builder last night. It's time to move on. You were president millionaire. Guess what? Break the record, set a new record. Global president millionaire. They can create it because of your actions. Do not dwell on your past success. That's the moral of this lesson. Always go ahead. What's next? Next lesson we can learn from the eagle. The eagle loves the storm. I mean, it's so natural for us as humans. When the storm comes, we hide. When trouble comes in our business or comes in our life, what do? We duck. We hide. But when the storm comes, when the cloud gathers, the eagle gets excited. When trouble comes, what happens? Do you cry or you get excited? Your excitement alone is a mindset that kills the obstacle. The eagle uses the storm to lift itself higher and glide above the storm. So the eagle actually goes into the storm and lifts itself up. What do when obstacle comes in our business or in our lives? We run like chickens. We need to use the problems. We have to glide and fly higher and stay on top of it. You are an eagle. An eagle doesn't run away from obstacles. They glide. They fly above it. When the rain comes, the chickens, the birds, they hide. They look for where to hide. The eagle flies above the obstacle. So the morale of the lesson of the eagle here is go above your problems. Face it and go above it. Be like the eagle. The next lesson. That's why we really need to study why the eagle is the king of his domain. It's an excellent business person. The eagle mates in the air. It makes love in the air. They reproduce in the air. When an eagle is making love in the air, he knows he's not with a chicken because chicken can't get up there. In our business, in our life, how are we making love to what we love? It's your business. Are you taking it high? Or are you keeping it low? Take it up. Make love to it in the air. Stay where the eagles fly. Be synergetic with other eagles. Move with like-minded people. They think the same, they dream about big stuff. They function on a higher level. When you have people, you know, someone told me, oh, this person led my business. When you have people who leave your business, stop crying. They were chicken that cannot fly. Only eagles fly that high. What you need in your business is eagles. Eagles with wings, with dreams, with vision. And for you to attract eagles into your business, you have to become an eagle. You cannot be a chicken and attract eagles. What's the takeaway, guys? We need to become leaders in what we do. We need to become leaders in our business. You cannot be a chicken and expect eagles. You got to be an eagle to fly with eagles. Stay where the eagles fly. When an eagle's egg is getting ready to hatch, the eagle steers up the nets, steers it up, creates an environment that is uncomfortable. Why? It's getting them ready, or it's getting them out of their comfort zone. Okay, and take note, write this down. For success to happen, your comfort zone must be disturbed. Nothing grows in the comfort zone. Take this lesson from the eagle. The egg is getting ready to hatch and the eagle is shaking the nets. It's tearing it up. Why? Because the eagle knows the mindset they need to have is an uncomfortable zone. They have been so comfortable sitting there getting ready to hatch. Take yourself out. Stir it up. Stir it up. Get out of your comfort zone. Do the things you're afraid of. This is the things we really need to be doing. Stir it up. Be like the eagle. Next pointer. The eagle can live for 70 years, and this is a fantastic lesson, guys, for our businesses. The eagle lives for 70 years. It's the only bird that lives that long, period. But to reach the age, the eagle must make a painful decision at age 40. The long and flexible talon can no longer grab the prey because the eagle has to eat. At age 40, he cannot do that. Its long and sharp beak becomes bent. That's what they used to eat. The feather becomes old, thick, and heavy. At age 40, the eagle is left with two options at that time: to die or to go through change. This is the same thing that happens to us in our businesses. But the eagle has passion for success. Some of us are so comfortable, we are willing to die to avoid pain. At that point, the eagle is not worried about what people say. He's not worried about what you think about it. He's in a state until you come to a point whereby you say, enough is enough. I have to explode my business. Nothing will move. Enough is enough is the key word to success. We're too much in our comfort zone. We're worried about what people think or say about us. And we're at the point of death, broke and unhappy. until we get to that point where we say enough is enough, nothing happens. We still belong to that comfort zone. But the ego is at this point whereby I need to step out or I'm going to die. The process requires the eagle flies to a mountain top. He knocks off his beak against the rock. This process takes 150 days, guys. It knocks off his beak against the rock until it plucks out, and he waits for a new one to grow. And when the beak grows, what does it do next? It plugs out its talon. The talon is what he used to grab the prey. He plucks it out. And guess what? He waits for the talon to grow. And when the talon grows, the eagle starts plucking out the old feathers, the old things that will not let him fly, plucks them off, and waits to grow new feathers. Our old habits is holding us down. We need to let go and rebirth just like the eagle. Write this down. The secret to success in business is rebirth. Rebirth means trading off. Success is all about trading off. I'm telling you, there's no definition better than that. Success is trade off. What are you willing to trade off? Are you willing to trade off your old feathers for a new one? Are you willing to trade off your old beak for a new beak? Are you willing to trade off your old talon for a new talon, your old ways of doing stuff? Are you willing to trade it off so you can have a new one? Life and success is trade off. Are you willing to give up that TV? What's killing you is that TV. Are you willing to give it up for success? Are you willing to give it up, eating 3 times a day and spend less time eating and more time working? Life and success is all about trade off. Period. What are you willing to trade off for what you want? The eagle takes its first flight of rebirth and leaves for 30 more years because of a painful decision he took. Without that decision, there's no way the eagle can live up to 70 years. It has to go through pain. Sometimes in life, we have to go through pain. We got to make painful decisions to give us what we want, because that is holding us down. The old habit, the old way, the old mindset. We need a new mindset to get us to where we're going. A fresh mindset. We need to trade it off, give it up. If you want to go into 2018 to mount up with wings like eagle, we need to trade off our old ways. We need to give it up. Success in business meaning trading off. What are you willing to give up for tomorrow? What old ways are you willing to let go to take you to where you want to be? That's how people get successful. This is why people have studied the eagle and see how it's operates, because it's the king of his dominion. And this is how the eagle operates. Trade off. The biggest lesson here today is, guys, what are we willing to trade off to get what we want in life, to achieve our goals? We want to become a diamond. We want to become a president millionaire. The eagle says, what are you willing to trade off? Are you willing to give up your old ways of doing things? Are you willing to change? For things to change, you have to change. What are you willing to give up to get to the next destination? This is the key to success. This is the mindset to success. And guys, this is a quick training, and this is going to end the train today. Become a lion eagle, the king of the jungle and the king of the sky. Become a king in everything you do. Have the mindset of the lion and the mindset of the eagle, and nothing can stop your business from moving forward. Study how they operate. There's a reason why God made them the dominion over us. mindset is the key to success in everything we do. And that is going to end the quick training for today. I'm going to open it up for questions. I'm going to open it up for comments. And please unmute yourself. I'm going to start with the person I see first on my list. Happens to be Francisca. Francisca, you're unmuted.
Thank you so much, Maxwell. Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear. Take it away.
Okay, even though I was kicked off at some point, but I've been able to pick a few points. To be successful in life, you need to give up something. You need to make a sacrifice to do the extra, to go beyond your comfort zone and go beyond the usual to get your desired results. You need to put in effort, you need to make a lot of sacrifice. And just like you said, it's you need to give up something. So what is that thing that you are willing to give up? It could be your convenience, it could be your comfort zone. Thank you so much, Maxwell. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. Great addition. So it's all about trade-off. What are you willing to trade off? Seema, take it away. Seema Nolan, if you're over there, take it away.
Hey, Maxwell. Hi, team. Awesome training as usual. I made a lot of notes here, which I'm going to be reverting back to. But it's so powerful in what you're saying, Maxwell, that, keep away from narrow-minded people. That's one thing that we've gotten past as well, is keeping away from them. Don't let anybody block your vision. Stay focused. And, also, you got to get out of your comfort zone, like you said, because once in your comfort zone, you become very relaxed and reluctant. And so getting out of your comfort zone, it pushes you into giving it all. So thank you very much for the training. Much appreciated.
Awesome, awesome. I forgot the most youngest person in the house. How did I forget him? Ed Mercer, I don't know. Yeah, he's still on. Ed Mercer, you still on?
Yeah, I'm still on. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. Take it away.
Okay, perfect. I think it was a very, very, very clear message today. Basically, what we need to do, and like I say, I've studied eagles actually when I was in Costa Rica, because I am in the Environmental Hall of Fame there, and all the things we were saying about the eagles losing their feathers and losing their beak and all those things, and they never stop. They never quit. They're always there, and so that's why when you see on the American money, you see the eagle, right? Because it resembles strength and leadership, and we have that in our team, and we have that in our product. So what we need to do is, like you say, we just need to step out to the next level in our life. We do have a great team. I'm so proud of everybody on the call today, and I think we all have the right direction. It's just a matter of putting that all those words into exercise, getting it done, right? So, but no, good training today. I think it was very, very clear. I think everybody understood it. I don't think anybody would question and say, well, what was that all about? I made it very clear what we need to do.
Awesome, awesome. Very powerful talk. Thank you, Ed Mercer, once again for being on this calls every morning. And we're going to pass it on to Pastor Sukhami Yorn.
Yeah, I'm on.
Take it away.
Thanks a million, as always, for all that you do. I see us growing wings and flying all over the world. If you continue this way, that's the simple reality. It's looking like we are all going to grow wings and start flying. Thanks a very big million, because no one actually makes it at all until he is willing to trade off something, until he is willing to sacrifice something. sacrifice his time, sacrifice whatever it is that he has for something that he wants. Whatever it is that you want, you must be willing to trade off something for it. And there are a lot of people that just can't afford to rest more than 2-3 hours a day just so that they can attain to the height that they actually desire. The training reminds us of the fact that we should not put ourselves in the same category of people who have no vision. When you talked about the fowl and the eagle, the only eagle amongst them is just an eagle that didn't know its rights, its credentials. This training also tells us to know what stuff we are made of and identify and recognize and take advantage of our credentials and live as such. I just want to say a very big thank you once again for this, because this is just a good reminder for all of us to continue to stand at the place that God has actually placed us and be able to take full advantage of our potentialities. Thank you so very much, and God bless you real good.
Awesome. Very powerful talk. I think I have a new name on the call, Ebumere, if I pronounce it correctly. I'm going to go ahead and mute you. It might not be you.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Absolutely. Take it away, sir. Welcome to the call.
Okay. Okay. So that means all the noise that I made earlier, you all heard it. Okay. Okay. So, well, it's I joined in about 20-30 minutes ago. It's really great motivation, and I'm delighted to join in the meeting. I missed most of the meetings. I'm happy that I was able to join today's one. So it's really about being motivated. One really needs to be motivated to achieve what one wants. That's the simple truth. And I know that if we continue this way, the truth is that we're going to achieve all the results and the target that we have set. So I'm really delighted, and I really look forward to joining more meetings and getting more and more motivated. So thank you very much. I'm really inspired to do more.
Awesome. Great, very powerful talk. Once again, big welcome to the team. We're so glad you're on this mission. This mission that it's already completed. Trust me, it's done. It's on a done mission already. So we're just gonna grab it.
It is.
It's already ours. All we're doing is we're going to grab it. It is done. So welcome to the family again, and trust me, we're all eagles. We don't have any chickens here. The reason why you're here, is because you're an eagle. We don't bring in chickens. Chickens die before they come in. So
That's true.
That's true.
Very true.
So Fat, congratulations. Welcome to the world of eagles, where we fly, and we fly at high altitude. So once again, welcome, Ebumere. Mobology, take it away if you're there. You might be at work.
Yeah, I'm at work.
Okay, I'm gonna pass the call now to the next person. Mobology.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Take it away.
Okay, sorry, I came in late. Work, but there was something I picked, and what I picked.
Okay, we can barely hear you.
Was that you have to fly above the pointer, because once your mind. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you better.
Okay, so like I was saying, I had this say that you have to fly above your obstacles, and that's a very key pointer, because once you have the right mindset, you don't see walls. All you see is possibilities. All you see is your vision getting much closer. So So that's a very powerful one there. And I've actually gotten to a stage in my life whereby I don't see such anymore. When the world says there are wars all around me, all I see are simply possibilities. So thank you so much for all you've done, and to see how I can be stealing time out of work to listening to your awesome training. So I'm looking forward to the recorded version. So thank you so much, Maxwell.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your addition to today's training. I want to thank you, and I want to congratulations to everyone for being that eagle in their business. And we need to stay high. We need to fly high. Is there anyone on the group that I haven't given the chance to say something? Please do unmute yourself and take it away. I think if Nolan is there, we haven't heard from Nolan yet. Nolan, are you there?
Maxwell, he's in a meeting. He's just stepped out for a few minutes.
Okay. All right. So that being said, I think everyone had the chance except the ones that dropped from the call, probably due to network problems. We're going to end the call today, but the real takeaway from today's training is not to get you excited. It's not to get you motivated. The takeaway is what are you willing to trade off to achieve your dreams? And that being said, I'm going to pass it to our top leader, Mr. Ed Mercer, to close the call today. Ed Mercer, are you there?
Hey, how are you?
Okay.
Yeah, no, like I said, I applaud you. I echo what you were saying. The whole thing is that we all have a very clear picture of what we need to do. It's just a matter of going out there and doing it. And nothing ever happens when we're in our comfort zone. And what happens, and I see that all the time, even when I was doing some millionaire training, if their bills were, for example, $5,000 per month, and on the 15th of the month, they accomplished their $5,000, they took the next 2 weeks off, right? They wanted to find some way to spend that money, right? And that's the whole thing. So sometimes when you're moving forward, you see some good things happening, and you sponsor a couple of people and you see them doing something, sometimes we get into the management mode, meaning we think, oh, well, somebody else is going to build the business for us. Instead of building more, we relax and keep the people that we already have. So that's a big problem. People go into the management mode instead of going into trying to go to the next level. And I was very clear what we all need to do. And like you say, for me, in Costa Rica, I did work with falcons. I worked with eagles. I worked with all kinds of animals because I'm in the Environmental Hall of Fame. And the whole thing is we can learn a lot from animals, actually. The human is the only species in the world that destroys their surroundings. Animals, what they do is they store up food. They do everything. They provide for the winter. They provide for the next season. And sometimes what we do as human beings, we only make enough money to survive, and we don't go beyond that. And so that takes away our expectations of becoming a diamond or a millionaire, a president, or whatever, because we get into the relaxed mode. We need to get out of that relaxed mode. I'm not saying everybody does that, but I've been training for years and years and years, and that's been the biggest problem I've ever had. Is people, once they get to a certain point, they sort of say, "Well, I'm comfortable now, and so I'm just going to hang into where I am." So you don't have the attitude of an eagle when you do that, of course. Yeah, you have the attitude of a comfort zone. So I think, like I say, today was very clear what we need to do.
Awesome. Very, very powerful contribution that makes and that being said, I think the message is very clear, and we just need to put in the work. We're eagles. We have wings. We have what it takes. We fly high. We just need to soar against every obstacle that comes our way because we belong on top, not on the bottoms. So that being said, guys, Let's have a fantastic week, a week of progress, a week of fantastic harvest, and we'll be on the call tomorrow. And see you guys. Nothing is impossible. See you guys tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks, bro.
Bye.
Thank you. Have a great day and a great evening.
You too.